Hi Collective, welcome to Springtide Readings. I hope you're well tonight, or today, or whatever time it is when you're watching this. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate. It could be past, present, or future. It could be somebody that you know, if it's not you. If it isn't you, and if it's not your faces and places that I'm talking about, then if you could pass it on to somebody who, maybe you recognize this story, maybe your instincts are telling you that this belongs to someone that you know. Well, hey, you pass it on to them because it could actually help them. If I'm not your reader, then keep looking because there are some really, really good readers out there. So if you like it here and you could do me this great favor and hit the thumbs up or comment, or if you really like it, please subscribe. We'd love to have you. All right. I've spoken to my team beforehand to see what they wanted to talk about, and I kept trying to get them to talk about something else, but they seem pretty adamant about talking about this story. They said that there are a lot of people dealing with this same thing, and it's really, really important for this to be exposed. I don't think that, from what they've said, I don't think that you're going to have to really do anything. I think the message is going to come to you. I don't even know how you would suss this out anyway, but I do think that this is it's gonna come back to you. I do actually see you being informed about this. I think you are going to find out about it, and I don't think it's going to take that long. Maybe throughout the next year, but I don't see it being all that long before you find out about this. Now, they're talking about a stolen inheritance, an inheritance specifically, and one person in the partnership, be it a marriage or live together or common law or whatever, one person in the relationship has either been left money and not shared it with the person that they live with, who they've been with for a very long time in a committed relationship, or they've intercepted somebody else's inheritance. Something that belongs to you, they've somehow intercepted it. They've said they've forged documents. They've gone to great lengths to do this. I don't think it's a massive amount of money as such, but it's yours. And somebody left it to you because they felt that you had done them a great service. They not owed it to you, but kind of, yeah. Well, let's say they owed it to you, just out of a moral standpoint. All right, let's pull some cards and see what the team has to say about this. Team view. Yeah, see, you can't take this person at face value. And the police are going to be called about this because it's fraud. Whatever they've done is against the law. If this belonged to you and they intercepted it and forged your signature, for instance, then that's fraud. So, the police are going to get involved. And you can't take this person at face value. And somewhere in your heart, you know that. Somewhere in your gut instincts, you know that you can't trust this person. My team said a lot of people are going through the same things. And that this is about closing cycles, about circles, or about situations coming full circle. What else do I have to say to the collective about this team? No, fucking hell. There you go, closing the cycle. You're stronger than you think. And this guy is a selfish lover. I don't necessarily mean... Yeah, see, I think he might actually have a secret lover as well. So he's just thieving all over the place. Thieving wherever he can get it. I think he presents himself as a nice guy. He presents himself as a nice guy, but there's something that's not quite right. What else do you have to say about this? Yeah, cut the cords. Get the hell away from this person. But I think that you've been with this person for a long time, actually, and I think that it's an established relationship. But what they are telling you as well is to move in silence, because they're going to take your words and they're going to use them against you. They're going to take what you tell them and use it against you, because that's just the type of person that they are. Let's go for the collective. Ooh. Ah, okay. Well, that's interesting. So you think perhaps, maybe you think, why is this happening to me? Why would the universe or God let this happen? Because, it's a pretty shitty thing. There's no justice in somebody taking your inheritance for sure. But the obstacles there are there to protect you. And they're also there to teach you lessons. And once you start learning those lessons, the obstacles will be removed. Yeah, I get that this other person likes the outdoors. I get that this person is an outdoorsy type. Maybe they like to ride mountain bikes or go hunting, fishing, camping, whatever. I feel like they're earthy in that way. What else for the collective? They're wearing a mask. They're absolutely wearing a mask. What else for the collective? Yeah, and there's rivalry. Honestly, I think that this person is seeing somebody else. Let's choose another deck here. Collective on this team. Yeah, heartbreak. I think you're going to be heartbroken when you find out. I beg your pardon. I'm so sorry. I think you're going to be heartbroken, but I don't think this is the first time this person's broken your heart. I think this has been a repetitive cycle. That's the word that keeps popping out at me. I think this is just going around and around, and I think you've been chasing your tail for years on this person. Whoa. But you're getting your money back. You will get your money back, and it'll be a brand new start for you financially. And the divine's watching you. They're going to help you out there. That divine hand there. They've got your new beginning there. I think this person's stuck in the past. Or you might be stuck in the past. Or both of you might be stuck in the past. Maybe that's why you stay together, because you've been together for so long that you just can't see yourself being together with anybody else. But you do want more than that. You want more from life than this guy can give you. You don't want... Look at this. You want 10 of cups. That's what you want. But this is what this guy gives you. Drips and drabs. Breadcrumbs you. Gives you little bits here, little bits there. But that's not what you want. This is what you want. Family, happiness, frolicking in the countryside or the city, whatever your preference is. I kind of feel that this man is well endowed. Not financially. Just say. Oh, God. Now, this motherfucker is he's under judgment. He is under judgment. Is that divine judgment or is that man's law? Both. Both. I think they know what he's doing, actually. I think he's made some mistakes and they're watching him. Why are they picking him up, though? Maybe it's just not time. Yeah, you will be successful. And I think you're going to move away from this person. I think this is going to cut the ties. I said, cut the cords. I think this is going to cut the cords and you're going to be able to move away from this person finally. And although I know it's going to be difficult for you, I understand that. But, if you can muster up the courage, then once you find out what this motherfucker's been doing on the sideline, I really, really feel that it's not going to be that much of a problem. I think you'll go through phases of ups and downs with grief, but I think for the most part, you will be thankful that it's over, and the plus sides will far, far outweigh the negative. The cons. Anything else for the collective? Anything else for the collective? Yeah, coming full circle. Things are coming full circle. That's all there is to it. You're closing out cycles. You're closing out generational curses as well, which is really, really important, you guys. You know, if you can look back on your family, let's say all the women in your family were in abusive relationships of some way, of some form of or another, that is a generational curse. And when you say, no, I'm not having that shit anymore, you break that generational curse. And your children have a better chance of making it through life without having to experience that. And if they can break the curse, if they end up like that, then, you know, double your pleasure there. Yeah, he's juggling. He's juggling two people. He's absolutely juggling. It's not even... Is it two people? Definitely two people. Okay. But there's also money involved. Honestly, I think that's you and that's the truth. And he's trying to keep you as far away from that truth as possible. Just going around and around in that circle. I think he's quite smug, actually. I think he feels like he's got away with it. That it's not really... I think he feels like he's got away with it. And he doesn't really have any remorse because he hasn't been caught. When he gets caught, he'll go through the whole, I'm sorry, and I'll never do anything like that again, and the rest of it. Please, baby, take me back. I would not. I would definitely not. This man is not going to change. He is going to leave you out in the cold. You see that? He's going to leave you out in the cold. He's going to leave you in bed crying in the night, insomnia, because you can't sleep because you know something is going on. Your instincts are there for a reason. You know, you need to be strong. You have to be strong so that you can overcome this. Yeah, it's that guy again. Who is this? Can you clarify this guy, please? Is this who we're talking about, or is this somebody else? Yeah. Two men. Okay. This is a different guy. It popped out two kings, so... And see, I'm not sure I like him, though. I'm not sure I like that guy. He's got a big mouth. He's all talking shit. That's what he does. He talks shit. Painfully so. I don't even think this motherfucker knows the truth himself, let alone to try to pass it off to you as the truth. And he comes in and he's all guns blaring, and we're going to fix this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. And then when it comes down time for it, it doesn't happen. He can't follow through. He can't come up with the goods. So this is somebody different. So who is this in relationship to? Somebody ask you for a favor? What does that mean? Clarify this. Oh, yes. Jesus. Okay. Is that future? No, yes. Right. So, what everybody wants to hear. If you get away from this guy who's been ripping you off and just basically being a little shit, I feel that that's going to give you the ability to flee from the past. However, I think that you're going to end up being this guy's lover. And I think that he is not as great as he makes out to be. Well, I say this a lot, but they say that you meet your false flame before you meet the real thing. So I think that this is probably going to be a false flame situation. And it's no good saying, well, you know, I just won't go out with him and that's that. You know, that's great. But I think this guy he's good at what he does. He's good at manipulation. But remember, you are the high priestess. You're the high priestess. And okay, you've got to go through all this stuff to learn your lessons. And that's, that's what everybody on a spiritual path does. It's what you got to do. But that doesn't mean that you have to just lay down and take it. There is a time for everything. And there is a time to stand up for yourself and not let people take advantage of you. And as soon as you see this motherfucker taking advantage of you and doing the same fucking thing that this guy did, out. Get the fuck out. Just say no. Get the fuck out of there. Alright? What else do we have for their collective? Yeah, this motherfucker's gonna make you feel, he's gonna make you feel dominated. Enough for the collective. Anything else for the collective? Yeah, 2 choices. And you're going to be left with 2 choices either way. With him, with this situation, and with this new guy as well. This other guy in the pipeline. Sorry about the cough, you guys. Honestly, it happens every time now. Get stuff off my chest. I'm fine until I start reading. Alright. And I think that also if you go down this road with this guy, this moon is standing out as a hidden truth. And I think you're going to have the same damn thing. He may not steal your money from an inheritance, granted, because that's probably not going to happen too many times in a lifetime. Although, you never know. And once you start picking up things like that, the experiences like that, it tends to, the like will attract the like, and you'll end up doing the same thing over and over and over. So, it is possible. But I think he's more of an emotional thief. Somebody just said back there. An emotional thief. He's more going to steal your time and be clingy and be needy. And when you need something, the day that you're the one who's upset and you're the one who needs something, he will turn his back on you in a heartbeat. And he'll get pissy. And he will wonder what you're getting upset about. So, he's just very selfish. Very, very selfish. Anything else you'd like to add to this team? Anything else to add to this? Okay. Yeah, well, there you go. That's a good positive message. I want you guys to think about temperance. She's trickling that that water from one cup into the next. And the cups are your emotions. So she's being very, very calm, very patient, just taking her time and getting through what she needs to get through. There's also a lot of healing there. A hell of a lot of healing there. Water is healing. She's got this road behind her that leads to this crown. So if you can practice temperance and not fly off the handle or overindulge in things or jump to the quickest negative emotion that you possibly can, and you can be temperate and you can be calm and patient. I don't know how else to describe it. All those backstabbings. See, this is what's been going on. Lots of backstabbings. But they're going to get caught out. Not only are they going to get caught out, but you're going to heal from it. You're going to heal from it and you're going to move on. Let's grab some of these and see what they have to say. I don't know, my team were really, really adamant that I needed to tell you this. That even if I reached one person who's going through this, so that you know that you're not crazy. Your instinct, you kind of already know what I'm saying is right. If this is your reading and you're who I'm talking to, you already know something has been stolen from you. You just know. And clarify any of this, team. Clarify any of this, team. I'm not sure I'm going to talk about that. I think whoever died, I think this is about whoever died, actually. I think that's what this is about. Actually, this person was very high honor. They were somebody who took care of their own. And even if you weren't their child, and actually, I'm feeling that you probably aren't blood related to them. But even if you aren't their child, they thought of you as a child. They thought of you as their child. And when they were in bad health, you took care of them. You looked after them. You cooked, you cleaned, you know, whatever they needed, you were there for them. And no one else was. No one else was there for them. You were. Because you did the right thing. Because you are of high honor. Because you are that high priestess. Clarify, I don't know why I said man. Clarify this person who left them the money. Who left the inheritance. If you want to. If you're not, then you can move on to something else, team. What would you like to say, team? Keep your finger on the button, they said. I'm not quite sure what that means. They said, you need to be ready for all eventualities. Instead of kicking back and getting comfortable in a situation that you know really does not warrant you being comfortable in it, you need to be vigilant. You need to be ready. I don't know how each individual gets ready, but you will know. You'll know. Let's see. Anything else, you guys? Well, that's pretty. That's. Anything else you want to add? Not from that deck. Okay. Any deck? Can I use these for just a minute? Do you mind? See if you guys have anything to say out of these. Confirmations for the collective. No, fine. Fine. Go with the ones you wanted then. Yeah, see? Always prepared. Always prepared. Exactly. Always prepared. Not sitting back and just allowing people to treat you the way they are and think, well, you know, fuck it, I'm here and I'm stuck here and this is where I'm going to be. You will all prepare differently. And I really feel that the universe and your guides and readers and spiritual practitioners, you know, friends, people you work with on a spiritual basis, anyone who understands the path, they can all help you. They can all help you prepare. Because Spirit will tell them things. Spirit's going to tell them what they need to know. See, this adventure card keeps popping out. And I really feel like, yeah, dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. I think that once you get away from this guy, I think that you are going to get to travel. And I think you are going to get to have some adventures. Be a different life. This guy has control over you. He controls everything you do. And you're an intuitive. You know. You are intuitive. Your instincts tell you when something isn't right. And you fucking know. And they can tell you all you want. But that is your power. Your power is your intuitive nature. And it's time to be assertive. It's going to give you freedom. It's going to give you freedom to grow. I mean, to be fair, that is why we are all here. We are here to grow. We're here to evolve. That's what we're here to do. So when you're stuck in a situation like that with somebody who's holding you back, and they are holding you back, they are an obstacle in life, then that's going to hold back your spiritual progress. So sometimes you just have to get rid of things that you know aren't good for you so that you can make room for the things that are. Oh, God. That was my dog. My big German Shepherd made me jump. Yeah, you're supernatural. You have a penchant for the supernatural. You're yeah. Your rebirth. Miracles. Patience. That goes back into that temperance card. Because you do have a higher calling. And prosperity is coming. Because you are an old soul. Look at you sitting there. Old soul. And you're self-reliant. I'm not even quite sure why you've let this man take away your independence. It could be money. It could be security. It could be that you just got stuck in a situation that you just don't feel like you can just walk away from. But whatever the reason is, you are an old soul and you're really, really powerful. Exactly, independent. But abundance is coming. Abundance is definitely coming. And like I said, I don't really even think that you have to do anything for it. I don't even think that you're going to have to... I don't think you're going to have to do anything for it. I think it's going to come to you. I think that, whatever this is, you don't have to go seeking the answers because the universe is going to provide them for you. All right. Stop trying to pick those cards up. They don't want them. Anything else? All right. Well, I guess that's it. I guess that's all they've got to say. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for watching my video. I'm really, really grateful. And if you don't mind, if you could push that thumbs up or comment or subscribe, lovely. We'd love to have you. We're just starting out, so everything counts. It counts anyway, but you know what I mean. You guys be safe. You guys be careful. You guys take care of yourselves and be kind to yourselves and to one another if you can. Bye, guys.